What's good, everybody? This is Rob back with another video. Now, everybody know that Android P is out in its beta version in Developer 2. So I decided to download it, put it on my Google Pixel 2 XL, and I'm going to walk through it with you guys, show you some of the highlights that I think is very interesting and some of the things that we will have coming in the next iteration of Google. Also, before we get started, one warning. Make sure that you want to do this. Download this beta version because it could be a little buggy. If you use your main phone and it's real buggy, also realize that if you try to opt out of the program, what's going to happen is your phone is going to get erased. So either back it up and be prepared for that, or just do a clean startup and you're going to have to redo your phone as if it's brand new. Or you can just stick through the beta version. If you don't mind it being buggy, ride it out to the end. And when the final version of Android P come, they're going to send you a nice, clean, updated version of Android P, and it'll update, and you can keep moving like you never lost a step. So also keep that in mind. Now, if you decide to opt out of it, it's going to erase your phone. So I don't want anybody to be surprised by that. I don't want to hear anybody trying to hit me in the comments, trying to ask me how to fix that. That's just part of the program. And I'm going to show it to you when we move to the desk. I'm going to show you how what the website looked like. I'm going to give you a link, and it's up to you guys whether or not you want to make this commitment to try it. Other than that, what you can do is just stick to my channel, and whenever there's a new update, I'll let you know what's new and what's changed with the Android beta. So other than that, let's move on over to the desk. Now on to Android P. And let's find out what's making this somewhat of a significant upgrade. Please feel free, if you want to try out Android beta, to follow the link below to the website. Oh, here's a list of them. Essential phone, Google Pixel 2, 2 XL, Pixel XL, the Nokia 7 Plus, the Oppo R15 Pro, Sony Xperia XZ2, the Vivo X21UD and the X21, Xiaomi Mi Mix 2. Those are the only phones that is running the Android P beta devices. Those are it right there. Again, I'll leave a link to the website if you're interested in it. All right, so let's start with the notifications. As you can see above, up close, how the clock is moved to the far left side. Also, when you pull down the notification shade, everything here has been circled and has a new, what they call new material. The material look they're having. Do have a slide over. You do have your little gear at the bottom to help you get to the settings. And you do have your slide to brightness meter up top. You can manage most of your notifications through this pull down. There's a little sign right there that says manage notifications. You can hit that and you can set what notifications you want to show up in this screen, how much information you want to show, and that's pretty much it with the notifications. But like I said, if you do change the wallpaper, if you have a dark wallpaper, this will go from white to dark. See if I have a black wallpaper I can put up there. Give you an example of it. Got a lot of dark wallpapers here. Let's see if there's been a change. Boom. So you notice the pull down is now dark. Also, let's take note of the new settings menu, which also have circle icons. What's a different look to it, which is a much improved look that I do like. Let's go check out the gestures. You can find that in your, let's see here, go to settings, let's go to systems, and in here you can find your gesture settings. All right here, if you don't like the new buttons, you like to go back to pretty much this the old school way of doing it with the home button, you can go into that particular gesture and there you go, you have your standard navigation bar reset. But if you're trying to learn the gestures, This is like a home button, and however far deep you are in the app, it does give you a back, so you can continuously back out of it. Next up, let's go to the battery area on the settings. I want to show you some nice new features here. Right here in the battery saving in the adaptive battery area, right here they have this, what they limit battery power to apps that you don't use as often. It helps to extend the battery life. The adaptive battery limits battery for infrequently used apps. Your phone will learn which apps you use the most and which apps you use the least, and what happens is that they pretty much stop letting those batteries run in the background, so it doesn't draw energy away from your battery. Only the apps that you use the most will get more attention when it comes to just keeping background information and things up to date with your phone. So that should help extend battery life with Android P, with this AI learning your app habits and learning which, like I said, which apps you use more than the other. But the one problem is notifications for those infrequently used apps may get delayed somewhat due to the fact that they're not used all the time. So for example, if you use Facebook, you don't use Facebook Messenger a lot. If somebody was to send you an inbox, it may be a little delayed getting to you due to the fact that it's not something that you may use on a frequent basis. All right, let's talk about the launcher. Now, let me show you what happens if you hit the power button. Right here, you can power it off, restart, or get a screenshot. Boom, screenshot, save screenshot. You can open it up, edit it out, share, delete, what have you. Also, if you hit the power button and volume rocker at the same time, it will automatically mute all calls and notifications. Not necessarily mute, but it'll take them down to vibration sounds. So hitting the power button and the volume rocker at the same time will put your phone in vibration mode. Hitting the volume up, you get more options. You can raise the volume of some of the stuff you're listening to, also vibrate. You can mute, turn the ringer on, slide your volume rocker up and down, and there's a little icon where you can go into the settings when it comes to dealing with the volume. Also inside the launcher, you just press on the screen and the options will pop up. You get your home screen, widgets, and wallpaper settings. Hit home. Inside of here, there's a lot of nice little goodies here. You get a notification dot. So on your home screen, as you slide your screen left to right, you will see a nice little notch letting you know that you are going from one page to another. They have things at the top of your home screen, what you see at a glance. Right now I have my calendar events, upcoming flight information, like if I was getting on an airplane, some traffic information that will always show up at the top of my notifications. I can add icons to the home screen. Whenever I download or upload some new apps, it'll show up on the home screen. You can cut that off where it won't populate on your home screen. Display the Google app to the left of the main screen, so when you get that swipe, you can get into your Google, get your Google information. But the cool thing I like right here is where you can change the icon shapes. You can use the system default. You can hit square. Let's see what square looks like. As you can see, the icons will change to more of a square look. Touch that, go back in there. You can do a rounded square. The icons are more rounded. Now, not all your apps inside your app drawer, get in there, will adapt to that look, but there's a majority of them in here that will take on the shape and look that I just pressed on that in that feature. My favorite one though is what they call the teardrop. See, all the apps have that nice little teardrop look. on the front. Now, like I said, now all of them take on that look, but I think in later versions of Android P beta, I think they may work on actually theming more of these icons and getting it more of a uniform look. I do like the Android card, the way you scroll from left to right. If you hard press hold it, you can do the split screen deal. One right there. Add the other one. Got your split screen working for you. The one thing about the listings of your previous apps, there's not a button you can hit to swipe away everything at one time. You have to swipe them one at a time, which can be a little annoying. You can also get your Google Assistant by holding down that little bottom home button. But for the most part, that's pretty much it with Android P. So far, I haven't found any crazy buggy things happening so far. It's been pretty smooth on this Pixel 2. Other than that, like I said, I'm waiting for more updates. I'm going to ride this out until the actual regular Android P hits the hit the market. But again, this is not my main phone. This is my secondary phone, the Pixel 2 XL. So I don't think I think it shouldn't be hard for me just to ride it out until the actual final version of Android P come out. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, please share it. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. I'm out.